Hey, I was just going to show you, in case I didn't get to talk to you, here's how we feed the critters now. It's changed a little bit because we're having to monitor everybody's food. This is Gypsy's bucket. She gets 3/8 of a cup twice a day, and it's just dry food. And to be honest, I usually give her between 3/8 and a half. I don't ever go over half, but I'll give her that, and then maybe a little bit kind of in between that anyway. And then at bedtime, I usually give her a handful of pieces. Oh, goodness, cat. Okay. And we put up this little black barrier here for her to keep to keep the cat food separate. For Smokey, I get in this blue thing, and I give him, usually in this blue bowl, I give him that thing about full, because he never eats it all. And then in another little shallow dish of usually one of these, but it doesn't matter. I'll go ahead and give him about a heaping teaspoon of wet food, and he likes it real well. I put that right there, about a half cup or whatever, but I just kind of keep that full twice a day, plus whatever wet food, and I do that twice a day. And if there's any left over, and a lot of times there is, I'll just rake it into his dry food, and he'll come back later and get it. And when he's done eating it, though, we set it up on the counter. He can get up there, Gypsy can't, so that works. The dog food is a cup of food, and plus the wet food they get. Max is 3/4 of a cup, plus some wet food. And for me, that's like take a tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon, and just put it on top of it. Mix it up. You can hear Kirby's thinking I'm taking too long explaining this. But just feed them in the metal bowls, and then I'll take them over here and put one on one side of this wall, one on the other side of the wall. They finish about the same time. Max sometimes will leave a bite or two, and that's about it. But anyway, that was hard to write all that down. So I thought I'd try this, and maybe it'd make a little more sense if I didn't get to talk to you before I left. So anyway, Smokey gets 2 bowls, but we have to pick him up when he's done. Gypsy gets the fence. If Smokey's still eating, I'll take that pink fence right there and just slide it across the door, and he can jump over it to leave. But the dogs won't cross it. They don't come into it. So that just gives me time to walk away a little bit before, so that the dogs don't eat his food. So anyway, that's the stuff, and hopefully we'll get to talk, and this video will be moot. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.